Welcome to Knowitrix, where curiosity becomes clarity. If you love learning, thinking deeper, and understanding the world in a smarter way, you're in the right place. Social media is where attention lives. It's where people spend their mornings, their breaks, their evenings, and often their emotions. For brands, this makes social media one of the most powerful marketing channels in the world. But social media marketing is not just posting pictures or sharing quotes. It's the art of building relationships at scale. Every platform has its own personality. Instagram is visual storytelling. Facebook is community and conversation. LinkedIn is professional influence. YouTube is long-form authority. TikTok is short-form creativity. Each platform attracts different audiences, behaviors, and expectations. Understanding these differences is the first step to mastering social media marketing. At its core, social media marketing is about three things: visibility, engagement, and trust. Visibility gets you discovered. Engagement keeps people interested. Trust turns followers into customers. When a brand consistently shows up with valuable content, people begin to recognize it, interact with it, and eventually rely on it. Content is the engine of social media, but not all content works the same way. Some content educates, some entertains, some inspires, and some sells. The most successful brands mix these formats to create a balanced presence. Educational posts build authority. Entertaining posts build reach. Inspirational posts build emotion. Promotional posts drive action. When these elements work together, your social media becomes a complete ecosystem of influence. The algorithm plays a major role. Social platforms reward content that keeps people on the app. This means your content must be engaging from the first second. Strong hooks, bold visuals, and clear messages are essential. The more people interact with your content, likes, comments, shares, saves, the more the algorithm pushes it to new audiences. Consistency is another key. Social media is not a one-time effort. It's a long-term commitment. Posting regularly trains the algorithm and builds audience expectations. Brands that show up consistently stay top of mind, while those that disappear get forgotten quickly. Social media marketing also gives you something traditional marketing never could: real-time feedback. Every comment, message, and reaction tells you what your audience thinks. This helps you refine your content, improve your products, and understand your community on a deeper level. Finally, social media is a gateway to conversions. With features like links, ads, shops, and call-to-action buttons, you can guide followers from awareness to purchase without leaving the platform. It's not just about going viral. It's about building a system that turns attention into results. Social media marketing is no longer optional. It's where brands are built, stories are told, and trust is earned. Mastering it means mastering the language of the digital world. Every social media platform is a different world with its own culture, audience behavior, content style, and algorithm. To succeed in social media marketing, you must understand these platforms not as apps, but as ecosystems. Each one rewards different types of content, attracts different demographics, and serves different business goals. When you understand the strengths of each platform, your strategy becomes sharper and your results become predictable. Facebook is built on relationships. It's where people connect with friends, join groups, and engage in conversations. For brands, Facebook is powerful for community building, long-form posts, and targeted advertising. Best for groups, discussions, ads, local businesses. Content style: conversational, informative, community-driven. Strength: highly advanced ad targeting and large user base. Instagram is all about aesthetics and emotion. It's where visuals speak louder than words. Reels, carousels, and stories dominate the platform. Best for lifestyle brands, creators, influencers, visual businesses. Content style: high-quality visuals, short videos, behind the scenes. Strength: strong engagement and discovery through Reels. YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. It rewards depth, expertise, and storytelling. Long-form content thrives here. Best for tutorials, reviews, educational content, storytelling. Content style, cinematic videos, how-to guides, long-form value. Strength, high retention, strong SEO, long-term discoverability. LinkedIn is where professionals learn, connect, and grow. It's the best platform for B2B marketing, thought leadership, and personal branding. Best for entrepreneurs, consultants, corporate brands. Content style, insights, industry trends, leadership content. Strength, high organic reach and credibility. TikTok is fast, fun, and unpredictable. It rewards creativity, authenticity, and trends. Short-form videos dominate the platform. Best for creators, entertainment, lifestyle, viral content. Content style, quick, engaging, trend-driven. Strength, massive organic reach, and rapid growth potential. Twitter is where conversations happen in real time. It's fast, opinion-driven, and perfect for updates, commentary, and quick insights. Best for news, tech, influencers, thought leaders. Content style, short text posts, threads, reactions. Strength, real-time engagement, and trend participation.
Pinterest is a visual search engine. People come here to plan, discover, and save ideas. It is best for DIY, fashion, home decor, recipes, and design. The content style includes infographics, vertical images, and step-by-step visuals. Its main strength is high intent and long-term traffic. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to be where your audience is. A fitness brand thrives on Instagram and YouTube. A consulting business thrives on LinkedIn. A creative brand thrives on TikTok and Pinterest. The right platform amplifies your strengths. Each platform has its own algorithmic preferences. Instagram loves saves and shares. YouTube loves watch time. TikTok loves completion rate. LinkedIn loves comments. Facebook loves meaningful interactions. When you understand these behaviors, you create content that platforms naturally promote. Social media platforms are not competitors. They are tools. Each one plays a different role in your marketing ecosystem. When you understand their strengths, you stop posting blindly and start posting strategically. A successful social media presence doesn't happen by accident. It happens by strategy. Without a strategy, you're just posting content and hoping something works. With a strategy, every post has a purpose, every platform has a role, and every action moves you closer to your goals. A social media strategy is the blueprint that transforms random activity into predictable growth. A strong strategy begins with clear objectives. What do you want from social media? More followers, more engagement, more leads, more sales? Each goal requires a different approach. Awareness needs reach-focused content. Engagement needs conversation-driven content. Conversions need persuasive content. When your goals are defined, your strategy becomes focused. Next, you must understand your target audience. Who are they? What do they care about? What problems do they face? What platforms do they use? What content do they enjoy? Social media is not about speaking to everyone. It's about speaking to the right people. Then you define your content pillars, the core themes your brand will consistently talk about. These pillars keep your messaging aligned and prevent you from posting randomly. For example, a fitness brand might have pillars like workouts, nutrition, motivation, and lifestyle. A digital marketing brand might focus on SEO, branding, content creation, and analytics. Pillars give your content identity. Once your pillars are set, you choose your content formats. Reels, carousels, stories, long-form videos, tweets, infographics. Each format serves a different purpose. Short-form videos boost reach. Carousels boost saves. Stories build connection. Long-form videos build authority. A strong strategy uses a mix of formats to maximize impact. The next step is building your posting schedule. Consistency is the heartbeat of social media. Whether you post daily or 3 times a week, your audience should know when to expect you. A content calendar helps you plan ahead, stay organized, and avoid last-minute stress. It also ensures you maintain a balanced mix of content types. Your strategy must also include engagement planning. Social media is not a broadcast channel, it's a conversation. Responding to comments, joining discussions, and interacting with your audience boosts visibility and builds trust. Engagement signals to the algorithm that your content is valuable, increasing your reach naturally. Another key element is platform selection. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to be where your audience is. A strong strategy focuses on 2 to 3 primary platforms and uses others for support. This prevents burnout and ensures quality over quantity. Finally, your strategy must be data-driven. You track what works: reach, engagement, watch time, saves, shares, clicks, and refine your approach. Data reveals patterns: which topics resonate, which formats perform best, and which platforms drive results. Strategy is not static. It evolves with insights. A social media strategy is not just a plan. It's a system. It aligns your goals, your audience, your content, and your execution. When you follow a clear strategy, your social media presence becomes consistent, intentional, and powerful. Content planning is the backbone of successful social media marketing. Without a plan, you end up posting randomly, reacting instead of leading, guessing instead of strategizing. With a plan, your content becomes consistent, intentional, and aligned with your goals. Planning transforms social media from chaos into a predictable growth system. A strong content plan begins with clarity of purpose. Every post must have a reason to exist. Are you trying to educate, entertain, inspire, or convert? When you define the purpose behind each piece of content, your messaging becomes sharper and your results become measurable. Purpose gives direction. Next, you build your content pillars, the core themes your brand will consistently talk about. These pillars ensure your content stays focused and relevant. For example, a digital marketing brand might have pillars like SEO, branding, content creation, analytics, and social media strategy. Pillars prevent you from posting whatever comes to mind and instead keep your content aligned with your brand identity. Once your pillars are set, you move into topic generation. This is where creativity meets research. You explore audience questions, trending topics, keyword insights, and industry conversations. The best topics come from understanding what your audience is searching for and what problems they need solved. A strong content plan includes a mix of evergreen topics, timeless content, and trend-based topics, timely content. With topics ready, you choose the right formats. Not every idea needs to be a reel or a carousel. Some topics work better as long-form videos, others as infographics, stories, or text posts. The format should match the message and the platform. Short-form videos boost reach, carousels boost saves, stories build connection, long-form videos build authority. A balanced mix ensures your content performs across all metrics. The next step is creating your content calendar, the heart of your planning process. A content calendar outlines what you will post, where you will post it, and when it will go live. It helps you stay consistent, avoid last-minute stress, and maintain a steady flow of content. Your calendar should include posting dates, platforms, formats, captions, and deadlines. Consistency builds trust, both with your audience and with the algorithm. A strong content plan also includes workflow organization. If you work with a team, define who writes, who designs, who edits, and who publishes. If you work alone, define your weekly routine: research on Monday, scripting on Tuesday, filming on Wednesday, editing on Thursday. Publishing on Friday. A clear workflow keeps your content machine running smoothly. Your plan must also include distribution strategy. Creating content is only half the job. Distributing it effectively is what drives results. Decide how you will promote each piece through cross-posting, email newsletters, collaborations, SEO, or paid ads. Distribution ensures your content reaches the right people at the right time. Finally, your content plan must be flexible. Social media changes fast, trends shift, algorithms evolve, and new opportunities appear. A strong plan adapts without losing direction. Review your performance regularly, analyze what works, and refine your plan based on data. Content planning is not just scheduling posts. It's designing a system that turns creativity into consistency, consistency into authority, and authority into growth. In the world of social media, engagement is everything. It's the difference between content that gets ignored and content that spreads, connects, and converts. Engaging content doesn't happen by luck. It's crafted with intention, psychology, and creativity. When you understand what makes people stop, think, feel, and interact, your content becomes impossible to scroll past. Engaging content begins with a powerful hook. The first 3 seconds decide whether someone stays or scrolls away. A strong hook can be a bold statement, a surprising fact, a relatable question, or a visually striking moment. Hooks grab attention, and attention is the currency of social media.
Lets you capture attention, you must deliver clear, valuable messaging. People engage with content that teaches them something, entertains them, inspires them, or solves a problem. Value is the foundation of engagement. When your content genuinely helps your audience, they respond with likes, comments, shares, and saves. Emotion is another key ingredient. People don't engage with information. They engage with feelings. Content that triggers curiosity, excitement, motivation, humor, or even nostalgia performs better. Emotion makes your content memorable. It makes people want to interact, not just consume. Visuals play a major role too. High-quality images, clean layouts, bold colors, and dynamic movement increase retention. On platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, visuals determine whether your message gets noticed. Good visuals don't need to be complicated. They need to be clear, consistent, and aligned with your brand identity. Engaging content also uses storytelling. Stories create connection. They make your audience feel like they're part of something. Whether it's a transformation story, a behind-the-scenes moment, or a personal insight, storytelling builds trust and keeps people watching until the end. Another powerful technique is interaction-driven content. Ask questions, encourage opinions, invite participation. People love to share their thoughts. When your content sparks conversation, the algorithm pushes it further. Engagement creates more engagement. Format matters too. Different formats drive different types of interaction. Reels and TikToks boost reach. Carousels boost saves. Stories boost connection. Long-form videos boost authority. Polls and quizzes boost interaction. Text posts boost conversation. A strong content strategy uses a mix of formats to maximize engagement across all metrics. Clarity is essential. Engaging content is easy to understand. It avoids clutter, long paragraphs, and confusing visuals. The message should be digestible in seconds. Simplicity increases impact. Consistency also drives engagement. When your audience knows what to expect and when to expect it, they interact more. Consistency builds familiarity, and familiarity builds trust. Finally, engaging content includes a clear call to action. Not every post needs to sell, but every post should guide the audience. Ask them to comment, save, share, follow, or watch the next video. CTAs give direction and increase interaction naturally. Engaging content is not about being flashy, it's about being meaningful. When your content speaks to your audience's needs, emotions, and curiosity, engagement becomes effortless.
Organic content builds trust, but social media advertising builds scale. It's the accelerator that helps brands reach the right people at the right time with the right message. Social media ads are not just boosted posts. They are targeted, strategic, and measurable campaigns designed to drive real business results. When used correctly, advertising transforms social media from a branding tool into a revenue engine. Social media advertising begins with clear objectives. Every ad campaign must have a purpose. Are you trying to increase brand awareness, drive traffic, generate leads, sell a product? Each objective triggers different ad formats, placements, and optimization strategies. Awareness ads focus on reach. Consideration ads focus on engagement and clicks. Conversion ads focus on actions like purchases or signups. Next comes audience targeting, the heart of social media advertising. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok allow you to target users based on demographics, interests, behaviors, job titles, and even past interactions with your brand. You can create custom audiences from website visitors, email lists, or people who engaged with your content. You can also build lookalike audiences to reach new people similar to your best customers. Targeting ensures your ads reach the people most likely to care. Then you choose your ad formats. Each platform offers a variety of formats designed for different goals. Image ads, simple, clean, and effective for awareness. Video ads, powerful for storytelling and engagement. Carousel ads, perfect for showcasing multiple products or steps. Story ads, immersive, full-screen experiences. Lead ads, built-in forms for easy signups. Shopping ads, direct product listings for e-commerce. The format should match your message and your objective. Your ad's success depends heavily on creative quality. Strong visuals, clear messaging, and compelling hooks are essential. Ads must capture attention instantly. People scroll fast. A great ad communicates value in seconds. It highlights benefits, not features. It speaks directly to the audience's needs, desires, or pain points. Creative is the difference between an ad that gets ignored and an ad that converts. Next is budgeting and bidding. Social media ads operate on an auction system. You set your budget, choose your bidding strategy, and the platform optimizes delivery. You can run daily budgets, lifetime budgets, or campaign-level budgets. The key is to start small, test variations, and scale what works. Advertising is not about spending more, it's about spending smart. Testing is essential. The best advertisers run A/B tests on headlines, visuals, CTAs, audiences, and formats. Small changes can lead to big improvements. Testing helps you discover what resonates with your audience and what drives the best results. Once your ads are running, you move into monitoring and optimization. You track metrics like reach, clicks, cost per result, conversions, and return on ad spend, ROAS. If an ad performs well, you scale it. If it underperforms, you adjust or replace it. Optimization turns data into decisions. Finally, social media advertising must integrate with your overall strategy. Ads should support your content, your funnel, and your brand message. When organic content builds trust and ads amplify reach, your social media presence becomes unstoppable. Social media advertising is not just about buying attention, it's about buying opportunity. When you master it, you unlock predictable growth, measurable results, and scalable success. Influencer marketing basics. Influencer marketing has become one of the most powerful forces in the digital world. People trust people more than brands, and influencers bridge that gap. They bring authenticity, personality, and credibility to your message. When done right, influencer marketing can skyrocket awareness, boost engagement, and drive conversions faster than traditional advertising. Influencer marketing begins with understanding influence. Influence is not just about follower count, it's about trust, connection, and relevance. A creator with 10,000 loyal followers can outperform a celebrity with 1 million passive ones. Real influence is built on relationships, not numbers. There are different types of influencers. Nano-influencers, 1K to 10K, highly trusted, niche-focused, strong engagement. Micro-influencers, 10K to 100K, balanced reach and authenticity. Macro-influencers, 100K to 1 million, large audiences, strong visibility. Mega-influencers, 1 million plus, massive reach, celebrity-level impact. Each category serves a different purpose. Nano and micro-influencers are great for targeted campaigns and high engagement. Macro and mega-influencers are ideal for large-scale awareness. The next step is finding the right influencers. You look for creators whose audience matches your target market. Their content style, tone, and values should align with your brand. Relevance is more important than popularity. A fitness influencer promoting a skincare brand makes sense. A gaming influencer promoting a cooking product does not. Once you identify potential influencers, you evaluate their metrics. Engagement rate, audience demographics, content quality, and authenticity matter more than follower count. You also check for red flags like fake followers, sudden spikes, or low interaction. A strong influencer has consistent engagement and a community that genuinely cares. Next comes collaboration planning. Influencer partnerships work best when they feel organic. Instead of forcing a script, allow creators to express your message in their own voice. Their audience follows them for their personality, not your brand guidelines. Authenticity drives results.
There are many collaboration formats: sponsored posts, product reviews, tutorials and demos, unboxing videos, giveaways, affiliate promotions, long-term brand ambassadorships. Each format serves a different purpose and can help brands reach audiences in unique ways. Short-term campaigns create buzz. Long-term partnerships build trust. Compensation varies too. Some influencers accept free products. Others charge per post, per video, or per campaign. Many use hybrid models like affiliate commissions or performance-based bonuses. A key is to create a win-win partnership where both sides benefit. Once the campaign goes live, you track performance metrics, reach and impressions, engagement, likes, comments, shares, click-throughs, conversions and sales, use of promo codes or affiliate links. These metrics reveal which influencers deliver the strongest ROI. Influencer marketing is not guesswork. It's measurable, scalable, and data-driven. Finally, the most powerful influencer campaigns are built on relationships, not transactions. When influencers genuinely love your brand, their audience feels it. Long-term partnerships create deeper trust, stronger storytelling, and more consistent results. Influencer marketing is not about borrowing fame, it's about borrowing trust. When you partner with the right voices, your brand becomes part of conversations, communities, and culture. Measuring social media performance is essential to understanding your influence in these spaces. Social media success isn't determined by how much you post, it's determined by how well your content performs. Measurement is the compass that guides your strategy, reveals what works, and exposes what doesn't. Without measurement, social media becomes guesswork. With measurement, it becomes a predictable, data-driven growth engine. Measuring performance begins with defining your KPIs, key performance indicators. These metrics must align with your goals. If your goal is awareness, you track reach and impressions. If your goal is engagement, you track likes, comments, shares, and saves. If your goal is conversions, you track clicks, signups, and sales. KPIs turn vague ambitions into measurable outcomes. 1. Awareness metrics. How many people saw you? These metrics show your visibility. Reach. Unique users who saw your content. Impressions. Total times your content was displayed. profile visits, how many people checked your page, follower growth, how fast your audience is expanding. Awareness metrics reveal whether your content is spreading and whether your distribution strategy is effective. 2. Engagement metrics. Did people interact with your content? Engagement shows how deeply your content resonates. Likes and reactions, comments and replies, shares and reposts, saves and bookmarks, watch time and retention. High engagement means your content is meaningful. Low engagement signals that your message needs refinement. Conversion metrics. Did your content drive action? This is where social media becomes business. Click-through rate (CTR), link clicks, signups and downloads, leads generated, purchases and revenue. Conversion metrics show whether your audience trusts you enough to take the next step. Retention metrics. Are people coming back? Retention is the secret to long-term growth. Returning viewers, repeat engagement, story completion rates, email signups from social, community loyalty indicators. Retention shows whether your content builds relationships, not just views. Tools for measuring performance. Every platform provides analytics dashboards, Instagram Insights, YouTube Analytics, TikTok Analytics, LinkedIn Analytics, Facebook Business Suite. These tools reveal patterns. What time your audience is active, which posts get the most saves, which videos hold attention, which topics consistently perform. Analytics turn assumptions into clarity. Data alone is not enough. You must interpret it. Ask yourself, why did this post perform well? Why did this video fail? What patterns repeat? What formats consistently outperform others? What topics spark the most conversation? Insights come from patterns, not isolated numbers. Continuous optimization. Social media is a cycle. Create, publish, measure, improve, repeat. Each piece of content teaches you something. Over time, your strategy becomes sharper, your messaging becomes clearer, and your results become stronger. The ultimate goal, measuring performance, is not about chasing vanity metrics. It's about understanding your audience, what they love, what they ignore, and what they want more of. When you listen to the data, your content becomes smarter, your brand becomes stronger, and your growth becomes inevitable. If this video expanded your thinking, imagine what the next one will unlock. Knowitrix is built for curious minds, people who want deeper insights, smarter explanations, and a clearer view of the world. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on notifications to stay connected to every new idea we decode. Like the video if it sparks something new, and share it with someone who loves learning as much as you do. Stay curious, stay aware. This is Knowitrix, and your next insight is just one click away.